We already knew that the man behind this mask was a fucking pussy. We all already knew this, right? So it's no surprise to me that Deontay Wilder's team are not interested and once again declined to do a meeting with Mr. Eddie Hearn or, Joshua's team. Because according to Deontay Wilder's owner, Shelly Finkel, he says that he's not going to do a meeting with Eddie Hearn or Barry Hearn or whatever it is unless they give him the offer that he's asking for, right? Which I take that as in the 50-50 split. My whole thing is this. It looks like to me that Anthony Joshua's team right now is trying to get the fight first with Deontay Wilder, even though they know he's set to fight Tyson Fury next. Right? Now, Wilder could do a thing where he could take this fight with Anthony Joshua, have it signed and sealed to have it made after he beats, after he gets past Tyson Fury, because he will beat Tyson Fury for April next year, right? Because even if he signed, because let's say he signed, I think that would be smart, because let's say he doesn't sign that fight and then he loses to Tyson Fury. I heard already said he wouldn't want to. I mean, it would damage a fight between Joshua and Deontay Wilder, because first of all, Wilder will probably have a rematch with Mr. Tyson Fury, and then they will have to wait for that to happen. But let's say Eddie Hearn and Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua sign to fight for April next year. Even if Deontay Wilder loses, he could still fight Anthony Joshua. Although, like I said, that would really damage this fight. That would damage it, because people want to see these two fighters because they're undefeated. They don't want to see it when one loses, but they'll still watch it, of course. But I'm not surprised with this at all, because I already said many months ago, I made a video saying that, or maybe several weeks ago actually, I made a video saying that Wilder has said that he's not going to fight Joshua April. That's why I keep telling you guys, and you guys don't listen to me, that these two men are going to fight by 2020. They're not going to fight anytime soon. It's already April. The first 6 months of April have been basically brushed off for both Wilder and Joshua, because Deontay Wilder doesn't want to fight him because he doesn't want he's not sending him the offer that they want. I already know that Anthony Joshua is going to fight most likely Dillian Whyte, because that's the only guy that Eddie Hearn has been talking about. Dillian Whyte. So he's most likely going to fight him. Okay? Now, if Mr. Wilder beats Tyson Fury, he's most likely going to fight Dominic Breazeale. Probably around that same month, or maybe the next month. He'll probably fight Dominic Breazeale next, after he gets past Fury, and then Anthony Joshua will probably fight Dillian Whyte. So after that, then I guess they could start doing negotiations to fight sometime. That's probably what you're going to see. You're going to be seeing them doing negotiations to fight sometime in September. But you know what's going to happen? Anthony Joshua's fucking mandatories are going to stop popping up. And then you know what's going to happen? Eddie Hearn's going to make him fight one of his fucking mandatories. He's going to fight one of his mandatories. I don't know who it is. I haven't been keeping an eye on these mandatories. I don't get paid to be keeping an eye on these mandatories. All these other channels, they be getting paid, so they be making all these videos talking about the rankings and shit. I don't make no cent on YouTube, so I'm not going to waste my time looking up all this shit. So, again, if Anthony Joshua gets past Mr. Dillian Whyte, and if Deontay Wilder gets past Dominic Breazeale early next year, then they can start doing that. But like I said, they're going to do this thing where they're going to say, no, he has to fight. Joshua has to fight. It's mandatory. Maybe even Deontay Wilder. Maybe Wilder's going to fight some mandatory as well. And they're going to keep doing this until 2020. That's when they're finally going to do it. That's what I keep saying. I made a video months ago saying that these two are going to bang it out 2020, sometime around there. Because that will be finally the year. Because they're just like, they're trying to do the same thing Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao did. They're milking it as much as they want. Because they're two greedy men. And they're trying to milk it as much as they want. Just as how I see it.